Okay, what's going on, people? Today we are doing a little restoration project on some headlights I got here from a buddy at work. They're from a New Edge Mustang and they have seen better days. So I'll put this down and show you what they look like right now. So obviously these things have some serious damage going on here, and we're gonna try our best to get it out. And we're using this kit I got from Walmart. It was like 20 bucks, and it's like a 3-step process. It's like sanding, polishing, and sealing it. So we're gonna see how good this actually works. I think the first step is just to grab a drill. Well, I'm gonna wipe it down first and then grab a drill and start sanding, I guess. So first we're gonna clean it with a little glass cleaner just to get any of the bits off. I know the sander is gonna do most of the work, but just to clean it up so I don't go through these little sanding things fast. So let's wipe her down. It looks a little less faded now because it's wet, but let's go ahead and open this box. So this is 3000 grit, and we got, oh wow, we got a whole tub of this stuff, plastic polish. And then we got, this attaches to a drill or an impact, and then we got this thing. And here we have 1500, and oh, there's a couple different ones. Let me open this. So we got 800, 15, and 15. So we should be good. I mean, I have 2 headlights to do, so we should be okay. And let's get started. So you always want to start with the lowest grit first. So in our case, it would be 800. And I'm gonna read the instructions for once, see if I'm doing it right. We're just skipping steps. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go, see what happens. This is a little awkward since I'm left-handed, so we're gonna switch sides. Okay, that went really bad. So we're gonna need some better sandpaper here. But before we do that, we're gonna spray it and see what it looks like. Quick little spray and a wipe. Well, to be fair, I did mess up this side here, but we'll get it out. This side, it kind of looks the same, to be honest. So, lower grit sandpaper, and I'm gonna do it by hand, so we should be good after that. So I just went down to 400 grit, and we're gonna see how this goes. And I might wet sand it. When you wet sand, it builds up like a paste on the sandpaper, and it's, I don't know, it's just better. Okay, we're back. I filled this up with water, and we should be set. I know I said it like 8 times, but 8 times a charm, 9 times a charm, we'll see. Alright, so we're making some progress here. Definitely gotten rid of a big bulk of it, but I'm gonna grab a fresh piece of 400 grit and we'll come back and see if it looks a little bit better. I mean, it's pretty faded still. So this is the fade line right here. And I want to make that like blend in, I guess. So we'll see what it looks like in a sec. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to 800 grit and see if we can clean it up just a little bit more. But before I do that, I'm going to spray it with glass cleaner again just to get a better look. And then give it a wipe down and see what we're working with. So this is the other one, and they're pretty much the same. This one looks a million times better. I just gotta do the 1500 and hit it with the polish, and I guess, oh wait, and then the 3000, then hit it with polish, and then we'll see what it looks like. We are getting somewhere, people. This is looking way better. Alright, time for 3000 grit. And this one I'm actually going to use on the drill because it's thicker, less chance of me scratching it up. But if I do scratch it up, I might give up. Okay, so my phone died, but I did the 3000 grit, and it's looking like $1 million right now. We are going places. This looks so much better. I think it's a little wet down here, but a little polish will clean it right up. Okay, so we have gotten somewhere. It might actually need the whole process again. So I'm going to try and clean it up a bit more. And then, I mean, it looks pretty, well, it's not quite there yet, but it looks a lot better. I mean, like, look at this. That's what it used to look like. And now it's less. Okay, we're back. We've got an upgraded camera, so we don't have to use the iPhone anymore. So it's a couple days later, and I haven't really done anything with this. So today we're gonna finish off. So this is day 2, but there's been like 20 days in between since the last clip I took. So we're basically just gonna get right back to this. Okay, so we're gonna be switching things up a bit. We're gonna go with some more beans, and we're gonna go with some more beans. So we'll see how this looks. So this is what we're working with now. Okay, so here's the product, the finished product of the first one. So this one is finally done, and this is what it used to look like. Yeah, so as you can see, this is what that used to look like. So there you have it. There's the before and there's the after. Huge difference. Okay, so now I'm just gonna rip through the second one and we'll show you what it looks like.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, so after probably like an hour of polishing and sanding, we finally got this thing looking pretty good. So we're gonna give it a quick spray. Oh yeah, she's looking way better. All right, so I guess that concludes the video. Don't really know what else to do. The kit itself, terrible. You're gonna need a lot more than just these little things. This little thing I used like a couple times, gave up. This one, I mean, I guess you could make it work, but I don't know. I think it's just easier to get the big guns out and use those instead. So this though, this was good. I needed the drill, but overall, I mean, it took a little bit longer than I anticipated. So do what you want with that, and see you in the next one.